think I'm last in case you're counting. First, you'll lose your voice. Next, you'll lose your ability to swallow. Then you won't be able to walk or run. That's all I heard after the neurosurgeon told me that I had a massive tumor wrapped around my brainstem and vocal cords. 2 weeks before, I had run an ultramarathon in Golden and won the Masters division. My kids ran the last mile with me. I was a healthy, strong mother working for a startup. Fear took over. Fear said, you will die young and without a voice. And what is life without the pleasure of tasting your food if you survive? I thought about where the tumor grew wrapped around my vocal cords, and I wonder if it moved in there because it thought the area was abandoned. The question went from when will I lose my voice to when did I let it go? For too long, I had been saying what I thought a good leader, a good wife, a good mother should say. I had been saying someone else's lines because how could I possibly know what the right thing to say was? I ended up having 36 hours of surgery. My tongue is paralyzed on the right side, my spine is fused, and my head is literally not screwed on straight. Because of this, I haven't been able to run in over 2 years. And life is wonderful. Something unexpected saved me, telling the truth. After surgery, I lost my voice for 4 months. And what was left when I couldn't speak? Listening and writing, something I always loved to do. I wrote, I choose joy over fear and brave over perfect. And that's how I was going to move forward. When I found out I couldn't run again, there were 2 voices in my head. Fear said, well, what makes you special if you can't run? And joy said, it's not all about you. Don't ask, how are you extraordinary? Ask, how is the world extraordinary? Notice the smell of butterscotch in a ponderosa pine. Go for a walk with a neighbor who's lonely. When it came to time to tell the truth, I started small. I walked out of a movie. Joy said, I have better places to be. And when a dear friend invited me to the same Super Bowl party we've gone to for years, this time I said, I love you, but I hate football. And then, just last weekend, I was lecturing my 14-year-old son on how he should spend his summer. And after about 15 minutes of me talking, Joy said, phew, that was a lot of talking. Do you think he changed his mind yet? When my kids were toddlers, I lectured to them, and it was a waste of my voice. And now that they're teenagers, I still lecture to them because I'm afraid that if I don't, they'll make a terrible decision. It's still a waste of my voice. How would your conversations with your children be different if you truly believed that they had everything they need inside them? And how would your voice change if you weren't afraid? Use your voice in all of its power, but you may end up saying less. We all need to say what is true for us and what is important, but we can't do that if we're always reacting to fear. The voice that reacts to fear is like the car alarm that goes off without reason all the time until everybody stops paying attention. But the voice that chooses joy over fear and brave over perfect becomes like a beacon, a single light that guides you home. You'll know your truth because it sounds different than ordinary talking. The voice I want to hear from me and from you is the one that hums, the one that roars, the one that sings, and then we can all harmonize together. Thank you.